Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Digital Weather Desk, powered by Century Next Bank. I'm Jared Floyd. Happy Wednesday evening. Feels like Thursday, but it's not. Still Wednesday. As we wrap up the evening and take a look at the forecast for the rest of the day and into the second half of the week. First things first, no live stream, weather permitting, no live stream midday tomorrow. I will be visiting with the Bastrop Lions Club and speaking at their monthly meeting. Bi-monthly meeting? I don't know. It's not my meeting. I'm just speaking at it. And so I'll be there midday tomorrow. Obviously, if the storms and weather take a turn for some reason and I have to cancel that last minute, I'll do it. But that seems unlikely at this point because, again, looks like most of the storm potential should be limited. All right. Almanac from today, 83 the daytime high at the Monroe Airport. Record was 85, set back in 1930. We did set a new record today at the Tallulah Vicksburg Regional Airport, which is actually near Mound, 83. The new high temperature, a new record high. It breaks the old record of 82, set back in 1966. Thanks so much to the National Weather Service in Jackson for relaying that info to us. So 83 in Tallulah, Vicksburg. Again, that observation site is near Mound in Madison Parish. Vicksburg itself unofficially topping out at 82. Same in Monroe and Jonesboro and Winnsboro, 84 in Gina and Natchez and Natchitoches. Rain tomorrow is supposed to be bad? No. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised to see a lot of areas not see the rainfall tomorrow. For those that are asking. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 70s. It'll be very scattered, Hayden. So, again, if you're looking for rain chances, best chances in the short term are on Friday and likely return Monday into early Tuesday of next week. Again, we're in the mid to upper 70s at this hour. Dew points are generally still quite soupy in the mid to upper 60s, and that does pave the way for some clouds and some fog through the overnight hours tonight. Winds are out of the south and southeast. They're fairly light. Not too bad there. And a check of visibility. Again, Futurecast made possible by Bayou Power Sports I-20 Frontage Road in Monroe. I think the best rain chances tomorrow morning will be across southern Arkansas. You move into northern Louisiana and western Mississippi, especially along and south of I-20. I think those areas really have the best chance of fog formation versus rainfall. Some of that could be patchy, but dense to start the day tomorrow, especially the farther south you go, so be aware of that. Should mix out pretty quickly as we get into the late morning hours, but the cloud cover will be pretty persistent through the day. Speaking of clouds, infrared satellite shows that, well, they're back, and they've hung around through much of the day, and that's good news. We're at least trending in the right direction, folks. We can't promise rain tomorrow, can't promise rain on Friday, but we're at least seeing some moisture return not only at the surface, but in the upper levels of the atmosphere. And these are all encouraging signs and trying to get us kind of pointed in the right direction as we wrap up the month of November and head toward December. Again, fall and winter months, the changes in the weather pattern perhaps a little bit more abrupt, a little bit more volatile at times, so something to keep in mind as we go through the next couple of weeks and really into the next month. Radar products made possible by Brown's Roofing. Schedule your free roof inspection at brownsroofingla.com. And you can see that we're also getting some storms developing off to our west. Everything trends in the right direction, but unfortunately, again, that does not guarantee that we see rain tomorrow. Best chance will be for the portions of southern Arkansas in our coverage area to maybe catch the tail end of a few thunderstorms tonight. Most of that would be pre-dawn tomorrow morning, and the best chances, again, far northwestern reaches of our coverage area. The best chances will be in southwestern Arkansas into central Arkansas. And then a prefrontal trough could help drive some storms. Most of it's isolated to scattered tomorrow. I think the better rain chances will be kind of around sunrise on Friday. And then carrying through early Friday afternoon. So it's kind of some late morning, early afternoon rain chances, which are best. Eventually, the front will kind of drag into the region and stall. That provides the focal point for additional scattered storms on Friday afternoon. Again, keyword is scattered. I know we've got a lot of high school playoff games on Friday night, and folks really don't want to deal with lightning delays, especially when there's so much weighing on every playoff game. You don't want to start, stop, all that kind of stuff. It looks like most of the storms will probably be out of the area by Friday night, so a little bit of good news there. One little twist in the forecast is as this cold front stalls, it provides the focal point for some additional isolated rain chances to hang around in the forecast through the weekend, especially in our southern counties and parishes. Again, it's something to keep in mind. Oh, my screen's melting. We'll get that fixed. There we go. And a look at rain totals. These are computer model rain totals. So again, these are not set in stone by any stretch, and this is a model take on how much rain we can receive. Also, in full disclosure, this is through Monday. So the heaviest rain totals would probably be on Monday and into Tuesday, but this just kind of takes into account all of it. Hoping to see maybe some 1 to 2 inch rain totals over the next 7 days. Most of that would be late Monday, Tuesday. The official forecast for rainfall over just the next 72 hours, those rain totals are much more conservative, considering, again, a lot of areas will not see rain tomorrow, and they may not see it on Friday. Where we do see it, again, rain probably pretty conservative in their overall totals. And then as we get beyond that, again, the periods of heavy rain could become more of a focus early parts of next week. Patchy fog, warm, muggy, and cloudy overnight. Most of our rain chances are near zero. Across southern Arkansas, your rain chances are up to about 10-20% overnight. So again, depending on where you are, you may want to check out the forecast on the app for your specific location. Isolated to scattered storms possible through the day tomorrow, mainly during the afternoon. Again, the rain chance is only at around 20%. We're not really sold on most areas seeing rain for your Thursday. I think there's going to be a chance again for rain in southern Arkansas to start the day, and then pretty much for the rest of the area just kind of through the day. Best chances will be Friday. Scattered stuff. I've bumped the rain chances up to 40%. I'll be honest with you, I still don't like them at 40%. I think 30% is probably where they should be, but a lot of the data says 50-ish%, 40, 50. So we'll just kind of meet in the middle and say 40. Again, I don't like those rain chances at that level. Threw some 10% chances in for Saturday and Sunday, especially along and south of I-20 as the front stalls across the region. Then we bring the next storm system through the area Monday, Tuesday. That could bring a severe weather and a heavy rain threat, but it's way too early to jump into those specifics, and there's way too much disagreement in the overall forecast. It's important to remember when we start talking about severe weather forecasts, you got to keep in mind two things, and that's the probability of it happening and the predictability of it happening. Probability, obviously, the odds of us seeing severe weather somewhere, and then the predictability of knowing that we're probably going to see severe weather somewhere, but being able to delineate a legitimate area where they are the ones under the threat versus everybody else. That's where it gets tough. So if you can't have both of those and you can't draw it on a map and go, these are the areas that have the best spots, then the Storm Prediction Center just kind of usually leaves it alone, and they'll just wait till the next day. So that's a look at your forecast as we go through the next 7 days. We'll keep an eye on the rain chances in the next 48 hours, but I think the best chances will be Monday and Tuesday. Over the next day or two, we're going to start talking a little bit more about the Thanksgiving forecast, which does look chilly. I know a lot of folks are hearing about the sudden stratospheric warming event, and a lot of folks want you to click on that, read about it, learn about it. First off, a lot of folks don't care. I mean, unless you're a meteorologist, most folks do not give two rats' behinds about that kind of stuff. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to do that. Secondly, most things that happen from stratospheric warming events don't happen for another week or two, usually 10 to 14 or even sometimes 17 days after that event happens. So again, we're talking about trends, not specifics. And then also a lot of folks like to talk about stratospheric warming and polar vorteces and all those types of things just so they can try to tell you that they're smarter than you. And they're not. They're just more skilled in meteorology. Nobody's smarter than anybody. Just a little bit more. Okay, there may be some people that are smarter than other people. I know there's somebody smarter than me. A lot of people. This forecast doesn't make you feel smart, folks. That's for sure. Again, fishing game comes out at 8 tonight. I'll join you first thing tomorrow morning, and then the rest of the early part of the day, we've got a Thanksgiving program for my kiddo at school, so we'll be at that. But I'll have your Too Long Didn't Read at 9:30. Then, like I said, I'm speaking at the Lions Club in Bastrop at noon. So I'll join you early afternoon. Obviously, weather permitting. If anything crazy happens weather-wise, I'll be able to relay that information to you. But the main focus right now is on the early week rain chances of next week. Again, anything crazy happens, we'll let you know. Forecast is always available at digitalweatherdesk.com and on the Digital Weather Desk app available for Apple and Android users. I'll see you first thing tomorrow. Thanks so much for stopping by the Digital Weather Desk powered by Century Next Bank, and enjoy the rest of your Wednesday evening, everybody.